Hello my loves and welcome back. Today we're going to do a short standing yoga flow. It's going to be quite intense, a little bit of warming and heat building here as we work on our three-legged dog. If you enjoy this practice, then please come check out my Patreon. This month we did a whole practice around flipping our dog and coming into Wild Thing. If you're interested in those full-length videos, the link is in the description. So let's come into standing at the front of our mats. So standing here in Tadasana, feet hip distance apart, feet rooted into the floor, rising up through the crown of the head, lengthening up here, drawing the lower ribs in, and just taking a breath, grounding into our practice where we are here today. As you notice your feet rooted into the floor, notice if you have more weight to the heel or the ball of your feet. Is that the same right to left? Take an inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. And just sit the hips back. Just taking chair pose here, Utkatasana. Chest lifted, maybe the arms reach forward, maybe they reach up, but just doing whatever feels right for your shoulders. As you inhale, rise and reach. As you exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward. Bend your knees and send your right leg back behind you. Drop the foot to the floor. Rise up, taking your right arm back and your left arm forward. Torso faces the long edge of your mat and your shoulders directly over your hips here. Lengthening and reaching the arms, each short edge of your mat. Let's take 2 breaths. And take your right arm down, lift your left. Just find a little reverse warrior here. You're not putting any weight into that right hand, it's just resting here. Letting the legs do the support and the work. Rise back up into warrior 2. And from that left hip, hinge forward, windmill the hands to the floor, lift your right heel up, push the hands down and lift your left leg up into three-legged dog. Bend the left knee. Maybe the foot comes towards your bum here. And as you bend the left knee, there's a tendency to just kind of send the weight forward. So can you extend and reach through those fingertips here? Push your hips up and maybe even lift your left knee. Lift that left leg back up. Drop the knee to the floor. Drop the knees to the floor. Sit your hips back and take child's pose. Take an inhale, rise up to kneeling, reach up. Exhale, fold, sit back. Reaching the fingertips forward, come back to all fours, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, step the feet up towards your hands. If the hands don't reach the floor here, you can use blocks or rest the hands onto the shins, whatever feels right for your body. As you inhale, rise halfway. and release. Unfold, rise all the way up. Bring the hands to the heart center. Sit your hips back, taking chair. So making sure that the chest is lifted here. You're not tipping forward. Lift the crown of the head up. Take one more breath. Inhale and rise. Exhale, fold forward. As you fold forward, again here, bend the knees, send the left foot back. Rise up with the right knee stacked over the ankle, left foot rooted and grounded. Arms lengthen, torso rotating towards the long edge of your mat. Shoulders over the hips. One more breath. Left arm comes down, right arm comes up. No weight into that left hand, it's simply resting. Rise back up. Warrior two. Hinge forward, windmill the hands to the floor. Push the hands into the floor. Draw the navel to the spine. Lift the right leg up into three-legged dog. Maybe you bend the knee. As you do that, keep pushing into the hands. Lengthen all the way from the fingertips, all the way through the heart and out through the hips. Lift the knee even here. Lengthen that right leg. Drop the foot to the floor. Drop the knees to the floor. Sit back. Take child's pose. One breath. Next inhale, rise up, kneeling salute. Exhale, hinge and fold. Reach the arms forward, tuck your toes, lift up, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, step or jump the feet towards the hands. As you inhale, rise halfway and release. Unfold, rise up, draw the hands to the heart and sit into chair. So starting to move a little bit quicker here as you inhale, rise, exhale, fold. Connect the hands, bend the knees, send the right foot back, plant the foot, rise up, Virabhadrasana 2. One breath. Right arm down, left arm rises. One breath. Come back into warrior two. One breath. Hinge forward, connect the hands. Push into the floor, draw the navel to the spine. Lift your left leg up. Three-legged dog. Maybe you bend the knee, lift the knee. Feel a little bit of rotation from your hips here. Maybe the right heel is lifted away from the floor. That's perfectly fine. Take another breath. Lift that left leg. Bring the left foot to the floor. Settle for a breath. Drop the knees. Sit back. Child's pose. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, fold, surrender. Reaching forward. Come back to all fours, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Bend your knees, step or jump your feet towards your hands. Inhale, rise halfway and release. Unfold, rise up, hands to the heart, sit into chair. Knees travel forward, hips travel back and down. Inhale, rise, exhale, fold. Bend the knees, left foot back, rise, lengthen, settle. Again, shoulders over the hips. Here, it's very easy to reach forward, but bring yourself back and settle over your pelvis. Bring the left hand down, bring the right arm up and back. Come back into warrior two. Hinge forward, windmill down. Step the right foot up into three-legged dog. Bend the knee. Lift the knee. Strong here. Lifting, pushing, reaching. Lift that right leg back up. Drop the foot down. Drop the knees down. Sit back. Take child's pose. Next, inhale, rise up. And then sit back. Reaching the arms forward, rise back to all fours, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Bend the knees, step your feet up and in. As you inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, fold. Next, inhale all the way up. Rise up and draw the hands to the heart center. Taking 3 breaths here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Resting here. Body, mind, heart, and breath. Balanced as one. Namaste.